You're almost to the end, third trimester. After week 27, things are looking a little bit different. We're going to talk about what foods to focus on in this last trimester. Welcome to SarahRDtv. So there are a lot of pregnant women that are really frustrated in the last 10 weeks of pregnancy. I have a beautiful woman here with me. Her initials are SK as well. And she's going to tell us a little bit about what it's like to eat healthy and be a little bit fitness-minded in the last 10 weeks. Samantha, can you tell us a little bit? I know you're super beautiful. This is your 4th pregnancy. Sometimes things are a surprise, but what can you tell other women who want to be healthy in the last trimester of pregnancy?
Yeah, first of all, I would just encourage you not to get discouraged because, you know, it's natural to have a lot of weight and feel heavy, but just to keep up, you know, the good habits that you had probably early on. Some things that just have helped me just to stay active and fit is to not use excuses for not working out or eating right. So I probably... realistic in my situation is I have 3 other children, so what's worked for me is just to work out twice a week. I just do a class at my gym, a chisel class with strength training, and then a aerobic or anaerobic class in addition to that. But swimming has been something else just to not feel the weight on me so much, especially in the summertime.
Can you tell our viewers like what types of things are you eating?
Sure.
Vegetables, you eat out a lot?
We actually don't eat out a lot. We're on a pretty tight budget, but we do implement a lot of just whole food, plant-based eating, just a lot of grains and legumes and beans and vegetables, but we also do meat. You know, we don't cut meat out all completely, but I did get a Vitamix for Christmas, so I actually end up throwing a lot into the blender, frozen fruit and flaxseed or spinach, just kind of following the recipes of good smoothies that taste good and throwing them in there, and that works well just being a busy mom for snacks. But it's not easy all the time because cooking takes time and eating right takes time for preparation and
but
cutting.
And like, what's your motivator? Like, why are you doing this?
I would say just to prepare for delivery.
You can look at me. It's okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, okay. He can edit it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, probably just to prepare for delivery, just to have a good, you know, feel strong and feel like I have the energy, but also just to feel good all around throughout the day. Exercise goes hand in hand with that, though. It always makes me feel the endorphins released.
Absolutely.
Makes me feel better. So,
absolutely.
And then when I exercise, I want to eat right. So that's usually goes hand in hand. But that would be something that, but you know, nutrition is always a learning process, so I'm always learning kind of what makes my body feel right and, you know, fueling it with the right foods. So I eat about every 3.5 hours, small portions to keep them, you know, to keep my blood
sugar. Which is exactly my #1 tip to moms. Like, eat every 2 to 4 hours because you need your energy.
Right.
You don't want to get too hungry and then you overeat the wrong food.
Hi guys! Exactly.
And here's baby #1.
Here's baby #1. He's 4.5. What, John? What's your secret?
Okay, so you're a pretty healthy, fit mama, pregnant with your 2nd one in the 3rd trimester. Can you share some tips with other pregnant women on how you've been dealing with your weight and eating habits in the 2nd time around?
Second time around is for me totally different than the first time. With him, I was hungry all the time. This time I feel very thirsty. Maybe I have to work on better hydration. Okay. So that's one thing, like I feel thirsty like all the time.
All right.
Not as hungry, but when I get really, really hungry, I need to eat, and then not a lot of food at once, like smaller amounts, and then eat again in a couple hours. And I think what I have to try to remember is, now that I'm spending more time with him, he likes to eat every couple hours, and if I eat a little bit when he eats, then I don't feel like that crazy hunger.
So do you keep snacks for both you and him?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah, and always a lot of water.
So you say that the hydration is always an issue. Do you keep water with you, or what?
I keep water with me because, well, and I wasn't keeping water with me, but I had started feeling bad in the evening and kind of like crampy. So my yoga teacher was like, you have to drink more water. So now I've been like very like diligent about always having water on me.
Okay, so that helps. And then just share what you're doing for exercise, because you have a fitness pass.
Yeah, with him right now, he pretty much refuses to go into the nursery at the gym.
Okay. Yeah, I've been there too.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
So we go for walks together, we go to the playground together, and then I get 1 day a week for 2 hours alone, where I do prenatal yoga.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So that's helped with overall weight gain for this?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it has helped me keep the weight gain in check, just so that I can feel like I can still get up and down easily.
Okay, good. And do you find that you want to eat this, like healthy fruits and vegetables more often?
Yeah, I feel like I want to eat a lot more salad and fruits and a lot less meat. With this girl.
Having a girl. So
Yeah.
do you think that has anything to do with your eating habits being different?
I think it might, because I feel like with him I definitely wanted more like sandwiches, like lots of meat and bread. And this time I just want fruits and salads and like a nice glass of cold lemonade.
Okay, very nice. All right, awesome. Thank you for sharing.